Good afternoon. My name is Melissa Williams, and today I will be sharing with you a presentation on bureaucratic control, specifically how it is being utilized by businesses here in the Wilmington area. We will be discussing and comparing examples in the way that UNCW uses bureaucratic controls to ensure academic success to the way that local businesses use bureaucratic controls to ensure that they are optimizing the efficiency of their workplace. First, let's start off with a little bit of background on bureaucratic controls. What exactly are they? There are three types of bureaucratic controls, which are, in their most basic form, a system of rules, policies, and procedures put into place by managers to ensure that a business runs smoothly and that quality control is in place. There are three types of bureaucratic controls. There is feed forward, which aims to provide clear instruction and counteract problems before they occur. Concurrent control, which aims on monitoring employees and fixing problems as they occur. And feedback, which manages problems after they occur. An example of bureaucratic control that most students would understand is the example of a classroom. A chemistry professor will likely give you instructions before the lab begins, which is feed-forward control. Correct any potentially hazardous mixing of chemicals during the lab, which is concurrent control, and then provide you with a grade and feedback at the end of the lab. My experience with bureaucratic control comes from my time as an employee and now working as a manager. My experience is heavily in the realm of real estate and construction. My first job place experience with bureaucratic controls came from my time at Coldwell Banker Seacoast Advantage. I was fortunate enough to be offered an internship that would let me work with the heads of several different departments to see the inner workings of a company that is part of one of the largest real estate syndicates in the East. During my time there, I experienced all three types of bureaucratic controls. Before I began my internship, I received a call from Human Resources, who put me in touch with my temporary main manager and gave me a brief rundown of the employee dress code. No shorts, no sandals, just dress like you have some class is the instruction I was given. This is an example of feed-forward control. HR gave their instructions and made it clear what was expected from me at the start in terms of dress. In the relocation department, I was shown a different control tactic. There I worked on many an Excel spreadsheet, and to make sure no errors were made in data transfer and that no data was skipped, my manager supervised my work, made corrections, and provided me with additional information as I went along. This was concurrent control. Finally, we have feedback. This type of control was most prominent in the marketing department. When I was writing web content, I was given a topic to research and write about, and when my work was complete, I submitted it to my editor for corrections and approval. Now, in my current job, working in operations for a construction company, I get to see exactly how crucial bureaucratic controls are for the successful completion of a job. In terms of feed-forward controls, we provide our subcontractors with blueprints, which tell you exactly to the T how we expect our buildings to be built. These blueprints give our subcontractors very clear instructions that we hope will stem any issues from the start. In terms of concurrent controls, they're especially critical to the successful completion of a job. It's just like in a manufacturing plant. If a worker isn't doing their job correctly, then there isn't much of a way to fix it after the fact, once you've already sent the product out. If you send a Boeing aircraft out before you realize the man bolting the tailpiece together didn't know what he was doing, then it's a costly mistake to repair. This is why we have site supervisors. In terms of feedback, we have inspectors who come around whenever the building is finished, give us their criticisms, give us their praises, and let us know what we need to fix before it's approved and good to go. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation on bureaucratic controls and how, from my experience, they are being used here successfully in the Wilmington business market. Thank you.